And here we go. It helps not having the microphone muted, that also helps. So, a little bit late, a couple of minutes late today. I messed up some settings in my streaming software, so I had to fix that, but should be fixed now. So let me know, let me know how things are, if the audio is all right and all of that. So the agenda for the stream today is, well, it's gonna be the winter event on beta. It's ending in a bit over a day, so I will be spending my stars today. Not really interested in sleeping cars, but not really interested in much on this world, so that's alright. I don't mind getting those. I will probably build them because I do have a train and do have quite a bit of space left in my city. A lot of space actually, and I think I have a lot of a lot of expansions as well. So I definitely have enough space for that. Audio is a bit loud. Music is a bit loud. All right, I'll turn down the music. Actually, it's probably, yeah, I usually have this at 65, I think it is. So there we go. I think that should be better now. Anyways, let me get the chat up. Hello there, Moldy Molten. There we go. Welcome, Benny Boop, Nova, John, Ronald Kleppe, welcome all. Now, one thing, you might have wondering where my videos have been the last couple of weeks, really. Well, I did plan to make a video, a beta recap last weekend, but then on Sunday started to get a cold, so didn't really feel like recording. It wasn't too serious, but yeah, kept me from recording during this week, so I decided to just once again delay it to this week. So tomorrow I should have a beta recap, and I've also been working a bit on my winter event stuff, the winter event guide. My idea, partly with playing the event today, is to get video material I can use in the guide, and then yeah, I can use that in the guide when that is out. I don't know, I might even be able to complete the guide this weekend. If not, it should be out, I believe, next weekend. No promises, but I think it should be out, and the event itself should be starting in... actually don't know when it starts. Probably in two weeks, I'm assuming. So yeah, the guide should be out next week anyways. Seen in your tech tree that you did not open the last expansion in LMA before adding points to colonial age text. Is there a reason for this? Partly, I don't know. The main reason is that I want to save technologies because I will be going for some high rate units here. Yeah, this pest control here. That's one reason. The other reason is that I don't actually need that much space at the moment. I guess I can just place that as well. I don't really need that much space because, yeah, as you can see, most of my city is filled with population and houses and production buildings. So right now I'm not really that cramped for space, but I will be opening or unlocking that in not too long. And yeah, not sure if you can hear it in my voice or not, but I probably will not be streaming for that long today. I think probably, I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably end up streaming for 2 hours anyways, but I might end a little bit sooner depending on how my voice is keeping up. All right. With that said, I think the first thing I'll do is that I'll collect here real quickly. Then I also have here on the continent map, I need to do some fights here. And I think that'll be quite fun to do because finally we've hit on some challenges on the continent maps, because fighting with higher rate units has been really challenging actually. Quite fun, I think, on the Space 8 Mars map, so looking forward to that. Alright, so I need 35. Let's go for one of those, and I think one of these should be enough. There we go. Hello there, Reza. Welcome to the stream. I think that's enough. There we go. Yep. Yeah. And yeah, the the event was quite successful for me on this world here. Perhaps I can talk a little bit about that as well later on, but yeah, as you can see, I ended up getting 3 House of the Wolf and also, I believe it was 13 Sentinels. So definitely happy with my results from the event. Yeah, it's been really good. Let's see. I think I'll get some continue my way on the expansions here. Actually, no, I have quite a lot of things I want to do in this stream. Honeyjack, Martin, I might be able to. I'll see, because there's actually quite a lot of things I want to do. I just remembered that I do actually also want to do to at least, yeah, do a bit here as well. I've finally starting or continued to fight on the continent map. I've been taking it quite easy there for a couple of weeks, so we'll see what I have time for. But yeah. I think I will focus on this world after all of that. A little bit wasteful, I suppose, but it's alright. I think I'll aid some there and do some guild expedition perhaps too. Yeah, I'll just keep those forge points for now and I'll work on that later on. Alright, that's the first thing. And then the next thing I will do, I think, is that I will fight my way through the map here. Now, before I do, some of you might have seen it on my Discord server. Posted a few unlisted videos there. But on the continent map here in Space Ages, especially the Teslas, or mainly the Teslas, are really painful to deal with because they can shoot through stealth. That means that they will hit your main units first, even if you use hover tanks. So they are really painful to fight against. The way you do it is by using mainly actually turrets, and slightly damaged rogues. Because if a rogue is damaged, the enemy unit will hit that first instead of your main unit. So before I start playing or doing the fights, I need to do some prep work. And the way I do that is that I go here into, well, either here, PvP, guild expedition, doesn't really matter. But the easiest way I have found it is to fight against artillery units, breach loaders, and I will take down all units except one of these, and then I will let one of these breach loaders hit my rogues once each. That'll only deal 1 hit point of damage, but yeah, doing so I will be able to get the enemy units on the Space Age map to hit my rogues first. So yeah, first thing, I'll just take down all the other enemy units, except one of the artillery units, and we are good from there. So, let's take down all of these, except one of the breach loaders. Let's lure him out a little bit. Alright, there we go. So, now, I just like getting all my units off of planes. And then one by one, I let the artillery unit take down my rogues by 1 hit. Except my main unit, of course. So when it's hit, just move it out of the way of the forest. And do this for all the units. It's quite, I don't know, quite slow, takes a bit of time, but absolutely necessary in order to win these fights on the Space Age Mars map. And you'll show in a moment what I mean by it. So I'll probably do this 3 times, I think. I think that should be enough prep, and then I will do the fights. And if I need to, I can always go back here and do it again later on. Just move all of the damaged hover tanks to planes so that they hide. And then, yeah. And yeah, really easy when they have one artillery unit. So that's why I like doing it here on the Guild Battlegrounds map. Forest. There we go. And now all of my rogues are damaged, so I can either win or abort the fight. And repeat this a couple of times. How high should I get my TRAS? My goal is 69. Nice. And it's currently at 37. It really depends on how much you fight and how many units you need. Me, for example, at the moment, or on this world, for example, I hardly get any use of it. I have plenty of rogues, so mine is still... What is it? Level 10, okay. Thought it was a bit lower. But yeah, it really depends on how much you fight. If you fight a lot, especially if you fight with current age units in GVG or Guild Battlegrounds, then it's always nice to have extra units. And of course rogues as well, so at least they try. Yeah. So yeah, it really depends. But yeah, I think level 69 is alright. As far as I'm aware, there's no really golden place where you really need to get it. Because you get, I believe it's one additional unit per level. Or is it not that high? I think it's one per level. So yeah, and luckily because of my attack boost and because I have a high range unit, I'm able to take down most of these with one hit. Not really important, but speeds things up a little bit. And sometimes I do get confused with my main unit, so I like to just keep it out of the way. Alright, so now only one unit left. Not a lot of terrain to unhide my rogues hovers from, but there's a bit. Right. I also like grouping them after they're taking damage, so that it's easier to keep track, but not a big deal. Right. So yeah, I'll do this one more time after this, and then I will go to the map and fight. Should be able to win all the fights quite easily enough. It has been challenging, but yeah, I did check the fights out yesterday evening. Could have done it then, but decided to wait and do it on the stream. Not really that rushed at the moment, so that's nice. Hello there, Francesco. Welcome to the stream. There we go. Will you do city reviews? I'm not sure. I might do, but yeah, I'm not sure because, well, I do have quite a few things I want to do, including the fights here, which will probably take... well, my recordings recently on the continent map has been 20-30 minutes, so that might take a while. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That was the wrong unit. And then I will play the winter event, which is actually quite quick if I remember correctly. I don't think that'll take more than 15 minutes perhaps, so I might be able to do, but we'll see how long I'll be streaming. Because as I mentioned earlier, I'm recovering from from a slight cold. Nothing to worry about. Nothing. I was able to work during the week, but yeah, my voice is not 100% there, so not sure if I'll be streaming for that long today. Anyways, let's do one more fight. Okay, there we go. Let's do this one. This is easier. So yeah. Which program do you use for recording your screen? I am using OBS, Open Broadcast Software, I believe it is. It's open source. Yeah, that's what I use. I've used it for quite some time and I'm definitely happy with it. So yeah, that's what I use. It's easy to use, works well for recording, streaming, whatever I use it for. I don't know, work as well. For example, if I want to record something to share with people, I think it's a really good all-round software to use. Alright, there we go. Now we can start taking some damage. And if you're just joining me and wondering why I'm doing this, I'll show in a moment on the content map. But yeah, it is necessary to avoid losing the fights on the continent map. So yeah, for the first time really, I feel like I've been challenged. All the maps before this has been really simple to do, so it's fun to have some challenging stuff as well. And yeah, although it seems like they hit by order first of the units. The order here, they hit the first one first, I think. Which is interesting. Not really important in this case, but yeah, it's interesting to know. I'm sure there are other criteria that would override it. Actually, we're done here. But yeah. Alright, there we go. We are now ready to finally do some fighting on the continent map. Before I do though, I will go into full screen and I will turn off the layout for now, because I also want to record this. Yeah, I want to record it so I have it recorded. Let me just... Ooh, cherry. Always looking for that. These are quite easy to do. I just quickly want to complete it so I don't forget, because I would definitely forget it. Alright, let's buy something expensive that doesn't last long. Actually, I could buy an attack boost. Not really necessary for the fighting I'm doing. I'll just do this. There we go. Can I get some cherry pieces? Ah, Emperor's Entrance. Not sure if I need that. Don't think so. I think I have a few others, or perhaps I don't. Okay, actually no, I don't. Okay, so I do need that for when I expand my cherry set, which is my long-term plan, so that's nice. Alright, let's go. Oh, one moment. What do you think about the recent changes in GVG, the amount of camps available, and other upcoming changes? The amount of camps haven't been changed as far as I know. I don't think there's anything to that. I think that's just people that... there is natural variance in the number of camps you get. But as for the percentage chance or the cap on attrition reduction, I'm not quite sure actually, because I don't really play much Guild Battlegrounds, so I haven't tested it on beta. I know the feedback has been quite negative. I think it would have been nice if it was like this from the start, but now that people are used to up to 100% reduction, I don't know, it might be too little too late. Anyways, let's start fighting. Let's do the easy ones first. Actually, this one should be fairly easy to do. I haven't had too many of these, but should be fairly easy to do with a combat drone. Ooh, okay, that's unfortunate, but we'll survive at least. If I was unlucky and his crit me, got a keen eye hit, wouldn't have been able to win this, or I would have been able to win. No, actually, no, I wouldn't, because my rogues would have been killed. So Interesting. So I guess what I'll do for the next... I think there's one more of these fights. I'll use some of my damaged rogues instead. And we'll see that they hit the damaged rogues first. But yeah, no big deal. Let's see. There we have another one. So now, if we instead use the damaged rogues, the sentinels should hit those in theory. And it's been quite accurate so far. So there we go, it hits the damaged rogues instead. And yeah, of course the sniper bots can't hit me. So that's at least some easy fights, but we'll have some more challenging ones later on. But yeah, there were some really nasty fights. I can actually show, I have it recorded, so I'll show that later on. I have a really hard fight in the previous province I did. I think most of the fights in this one will be fairly alright. But some will be quite challenging. This one, for example. Alright, let's move on to these. Now here, I will be using... I'm thinking 4 turtles, actually. That way I'll be able to take out these. And hopefully the Teslas all on wave, or next wave 2. Let's see how it goes. So there we see, they hit my damaged rogue first. So now, I will leave this guy up, but I will take these 3 down, and then I will be able to take down all of these 3, I believe. Or yeah, will be, so. Hopefully at least I'm able to take down both of these. That might not be guaranteed, so I wonder, I think I will do this. That's unfortunate. But I will leave it actually, because it's more important that I take down these 3. And hopefully, fuck. Oops, sorry. That's not what I wanted to happen, because now all of these can hit me. I will actually surrender and do it again. And hopefully we'll see this time how it, the idea on how to do it. You didn't hear that. Actually, I lost my chat. There we go. So yeah, let's do it again. Hopefully with some better luck this time. Best combo of unit for guild battlegrounds in virtual future. I don't know personally, but I believe... I believe the... I don't know. It's a tough age to fight in, because the heavy unit is good against all but the rocket troops. But the rocket troops are very painful against the heavy units. So I don't know. Okay, this one is much better. So yeah, there we go. Was able to kill all of them. These are quite tough to take down. But yeah, I might lose one more rogue. No, don't think so. So yeah, there you can see the power of the damaged rogues. That's why we did the prep work. Is a confirmed pushing well as daily special in this event? I think it is highly unlikely. So, for 2 reasons. First of all, or the main reason, is that early on in the event or the daily specials were wrong. They were not the daily specials they were supposed to be. They were supposed to be some other daily specials. Basically, they have a list of daily specials that are supposed to come during the event, but they accidentally loaded the one from last year on beta. And last year on beta, the Wishing Well was available, but it was removed on live. So I think it's the same story this year. First of all, it's the wrong list, so it probably shouldn't have been available on beta. I'm not sure if it is still available after the update, but even if it was, I think it's likely it will be removed again later on, so I don't think it's likely it'll be available. But who knows, it might be. Wishing Well Shrink Kit might be, but I doubt the other ones will be. Yeah. So this one, fairly easy. That was, yeah, without taking damage. That's nice. And there was one more of these, I think. Never mind, okay. So, this one is quite alright. We'll lose a couple of rogues, but luckily they can't hit through stealth, so yeah, quite easy to do with hover tanks. Right, and they always form this pattern here, I've noticed, which is interesting. And let me protect my main unit as well. There we go. So yeah, Keen Eye is really painful. There you can see, took down the unit with one hit. So perhaps I should focus a bit on defense. I did pick up quite a few sentinels, which actually I haven't placed yet. Perhaps I should do that. I'll do it later on, perhaps. But yeah. So this one is luckily quite easy to do. And this one is... it's quite possible to do, but it's really painful. Main thing is that we have a combo of Teslas and Sentinels. So I found that the best combo is to use, well, in this case I'm thinking perhaps one of each, possibly two of each. Or possibly something like this. I think perhaps this would be the best combo. With damage rogues as well. Is it allowed to post here forum links to show support to an initiative? Sure. Yeah, you can feel free to post any game related stuff you can post. It might be automatically removed by YouTube, I'm not sure. But if you are able to post it, then you can post it. If not, you can describe where to find it for people who want to look at it. But yeah, try to post it. If it doesn't work, it's YouTube automatically removing it. That's unfortunate timing. Okay, so I guess I waited too long. Let's use the other ones here then, and let's do it quickly. I think I will do this. I'll try this. I quite like that it turned one of them into a... it might be killed though. Okay, it'll be killed. So there you go. So the idea here is that these are quite painful to take down, but at least I will be able to deal some splash damage. And I'll try to stay out of the range of the Space Marines. Nice, I'll be able to. And yeah, I'm taking down the Teslas first, because they are really painful to fight against. Alright, there we go. That's quite alright. I think I will take down or deal some damage on those. But I'll still stay out of range. Let's actually not take down this. I think I'll use the rogue. Oh, nice. Even killed it. Let's see if I can take down this. No, not quite. Ooh, almost. Yeah, now I think I'll be able to kill both of these. Okay, almost. Actually, I think I will let this... yeah, I'll let this hit the rogue. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, only lost rogues, so that's... it's all, yeah, also helped that I kept track of where my main units are. But there you can see, quite challenging. Alright, here we have another one. I think I will do the same combo again. If my... Let's do it quickly so that they don't lose, or that they regain the health. Because that would be, I don't know, unfortunate. Nice, that survived. Or perhaps not, no it didn't. Never mind. Alright. Then I think I will focus on one of these as well. There we go. Just make sure not to go in range of those. That's a downside, I suppose. And they're not clumped nicely together here, so that's unfortunate. I think I will take down one hit on that guy. Then let's take down that one, and we will be able to take down one more. A bit more clumped now, so that's nice. Okay, that's quite nice grouping. So if I do that, I think that'll be best. So I can take down one of those. I'm not going to be able to take down that guy, so I'll let it hit probably this rogue here. Yep, there we go. Alright, that's not awful. Still only lost rogues. And I wonder, I might have to go back to Guild Battlegrounds to... Let's see... I do. Alright, back to Guild Battlegrounds to get some more damaged rogues. So I guess next time I will not prepare as many, because yeah, they heal quite quickly, I suppose. Alright, let's do this one. Alrighty. I propose to show all rewards from Wishing Well when you collect them and not having the bucks instead when you collect 4-point medals, goods or diamonds. Not quite sure what you mean, but I'm sure it might be a good idea. Right, one more and then we'll start taking some damage. That's my main unit, let's move that out of the way. And let's take down all but the range, or artillery unit. Right, there we go. Let's get that guy over there. Alright, here we go. Quite fortunate that this is a mechanic, because otherwise I don't think it would be possible to fight your way through the Space Age maps. Particularly in some two-wave fights, it's really challenging to fight with with high rage units. Or I guess low rage units compared to Space Ages. When we start Winter Event on normal servers, don't quite know, but probably in a bit under 2 weeks, I guess. Early December. Possibly 1st of December, which is Thursday, I believe. I think that would be quite a natural day to have it, or to start it on, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's the 1st, but it might also be next week, so 4th or 5th or something like that. But I think 1st would be quite a good day to start it on. That's in 1.5 weeks from now, on the Thursday there. I believe. Let's double check that. Yeah, Thursday. Oh, okay. I had a feeling that I mixed up a rogue with a hover tank. But that's fine. I only need 6 because I'm going to use 2 turtles, I think. Should I use 3? No, I think I'll go for... Let's use a damage rogue. I think I'll go for 2 plus 6. I think that's what I used. What? Low range. Interesting. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Oh well, I'll just heal it if I lose it. But yeah, should be able to see the power of using the turtles here. I'll be able to take down all of these, I'm pretty sure. If I'm able to... Yeah, I'll be able to take down all of these. And then I'll only have 3 next wave. Oh no, never mind, 4. Okay, so I lost that one, that's a shame, but I'll just heal it again. I'm gonna take that down with a rogue. Oh, perhaps not. Okay, never mind. I'll take it out with my main unit then. Let's see. I'll take down that, I think. There we go. And there we go. So yeah, did lose 1. It does happen, but yeah, that's quite unfortunate. So what happened there, I'm pretty sure, was that it didn't have range to hit any of my rogues. So it ended up taking down the main unit instead. And then on the subsequent waves, because it was damaged, the enemy units hit it first. So I could have surrendered and tried again, but yeah, I didn't really want to bother with that. And I have the diamonds to spend, so not a big deal. Alright, so now we can scout and do more of that tomorrow. So yeah, there we go. That's fighting on the continent map there. As you can see, quite challenging. I think also quite fun, so that's nice. Having some trouble with the last event recently, especially Doll Mission, but this is my first time on Halloween event, so it makes sense, I think. Yeah, it was quite, they were quite challenging, especially on the New World. I was able to do quite a lot, but I didn't do... I was able to do all the sets I was able to get, but I didn't do too much beyond that. Mainly actually because of coins and supplies. They were simply too expensive. Anyways, I mentioned a recording or a video. So let me get that up here real quick. 2 seconds. Just trying to find it. Sorry for this. Okay, here we go. So let's go into full screen. So here I have a fight. It's a 2-way fight, which made it really challenging. I tried the same with hover tanks and there was no chance. But yeah, this one was quite challenging. So first wave, we did fight against one of these today as well. Here you can see I decided to go with 2 turtles and 1 hover tank. I think I did it the other way. Yeah, I did it the other way around this time. But yeah. Yeah. Quite a fortunate grouping there. I think, not quite sure what, okay, so I think I leave that one because I don't think I want those to get in range of me, if I remember correctly. So I take down 2 of these. And then I believe I take down both of these 2 with my hovers next wave. With my turtles. Pretty sure. At least one of them. Yeah, probably just one of them. to be safe, because this one was out of range, I'm pretty sure. Made sure of that. Although I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. The idea was to leave that out of range, but oh well, it's all right. So I think I had all right luck when it comes to key and eye. It did hit a few times, but oh, actually, just noticed. That's not playing. So yeah, how many did I lose? I lost 3 rogues on wave 1, and then we have wave 2 as well. So as you can probably see, quite challenging. So first wave was alright, but the second wave was the big issue. So it did end up working. And I'm a bit surprised actually that I didn't end up losing any main units. But yeah, that's the main reason for that is my 3 my 3 turtles. I was able to take down all but one of them. If that was keen eye, I would have lost a unit, but because it wasn't, I was able to stay out of range. Or actually take it down, and yeah, take down all the rest as well. So, quite fortunate. Didn't have to heal any units. So yeah, that's nice. Alright, I think then it's time to move on to the Halloween event. Before I do, I want to get my simulation up. How should I do this? This is a little bit unfortunate. Uh, 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. So, I've made a simulator for the event. It's not completely finished yet for the winter event, but I will include it in my written video guides when those come out. But yeah, I need to change some numbers here. So I have 1178 starting star. I am focusing on daily specials. Need 300. Alright, so that should be it. So yeah, basically what this simulator is, I did actually make it last year. Not sure if I shared it in any videos or anything like that, because I didn't have my written... Yeah, I didn't have my written guides. So I'm not sure if I shared it then, but I did share it on the forum at least. I might have shown it in my videos. But yeah, anyways, so based on that, I can expect to, let's see here, to get 10 daily specials, which is not the main reason to play this event, to be honest. It's kind of a side point, to be honest. Then for grand prize progress, expected 323, which is 23 more than you need. You need 300. Cool. So if you look at the graph here, or plot here, you need 300 for the main prize. And I should be able to get it, although not guaranteed. And nowhere near enough keys to complete the calendar. So yeah, there's not really any point trying to go for the calendar. I will explain it in my videos. Even if you are going for multiple buildings, it's actually not worth it going for the calendar. And I'll explain that in my guide when that comes. But for now, I think we'll just play and see how things go. And actually, again, I will hide the chat and overlay and all of that, and go into full screen and go into recording mode, because I want to have this recorded so that I can use the footage in my guide whenever that comes out. So let me quickly remove these. Let's start recording. As for quests and all of that, I have completed all. I haven't been picking up that many incidents. I don't know, probably 1/3 of the days or something like that. I have picked up 83 stars from from incidents. so not a lot. Someone else mentioned 260, 70, something like that. So I believe perhaps 200 to 300 stars from tickets is from incidents is to be expected. But yeah, who knows. As for the mechanics, there have been some small changes. You notice the elf icon here on 3 of the rewards. That's for, not the calendar, that's for the, where is it? Ah, there we go, piggy bank. So, oh. Okay, actually no, I played a bit then. Ah, that's right, yeah, probably played in my first impressions video. I thought I was completely haven't played at all. Then I guess I have picked up quite a bit more from incidents. Because for free, you can get 1095 stars. But yeah, now I've played. Let's see, I have, is that 10? That's 10 progress there, and I have 13 matches. So that is 26, 38, or let's see, 12, so that's probably 6. So I probably spent 140, 150 stars, something like that. So, okay, then I probably have around 200, I suppose, from incidents. So I guess a bit more than I thought. Interesting. Alright, anyways, my daily special today, switched it from something, don't remember, to the sleeping car. Not really interested in it, as I mentioned earlier, but I will go for it regardless. As for the calendar, no point going for it. It's impossible. And yeah, there have been some changes here. Initially, beyond the first 11 upgrade kits, beyond that you got 2 from each of these. You now only get 1. That was too good to be true. So they did remove that, but they did still keep 2 selection kits in the winter prizes, the event pass row. So if you are going for 2 main buildings, it is worth it to get the event pass. Assuming it's in diamonds, they're still A/B testing it. It's costing real money instead of diamonds. If it costs diamonds, it's worth going for. Anyways, more on that in my guide when that comes. Let's start playing and let's see how we do. And there's not really any strategy to it. You simply click away and hopefully get something good. So I've got the calendar key, which, oh, there we go, there's the daily special. Let's keep track actually of how many we get. So if someone in the chat would like to keep track for me, we are now at 1. I've expected 10 or so. This is not a great event for daily specials. There we have 14. I have 3 complete main buildings, nice. And there we go, there's a shuffle, which is quite nice. Now, this is one of my... I don't know, I have some issues here. This is the piggy bank, same as, or similar to previous winter events, a little bit more... I don't know, I think it's worse actually than last year, because the prices you get is worse. So here we can choose between one of these. Either 80 goods or 3 boost rates, neither of which are great. Or you can swap them for 20 diamonds. Oh, did not mean to do that. 2? Did I get 2? Why did I get 2? Did I get the double? Don't think I got the double. Not sure why I got 2. Was that just a visual bug or? Anyways, not important. I'm not planning on buying them anyways. So let's continue. There we have a master key part, and as you can see here, you can also get 10 stars. That's the main reason actually why going for the calendar is not worth it, even if you are getting or spending diamonds for 2 or more main buildings. Because by going for keys every day, you lose out on a lot of stars you get back from finding these key pieces. So in the end, you actually have to spend roughly the same actually, but you get fewer daily specials, so not worth it. Ooh, double payout and a I don't know, a small chance of getting the daily special. Nope. Oh, there we go. Shuffle without, without getting the daily special this time. Now, what I meant to do last time was to show this. So you can swap it out. You will get one of these instead as the option. None of these are good. Let's see here. 3 times Winter Bakery. I don't know. None of these are good to me. So I don't know. I'll just choose that. So I think the idea of being able to choose is alright, but I feel like the prices are just much worse than previous years. And even then I didn't think it was worth getting it, so I don't know. Not really interested in either the calendar or the piggy bank. So it is what it is. Ooh, show 2, so we get to shuffle, that's nice. So we can find the daily special before going for it. Not that I really care about the daily special. Let's do it regardless. It's literally in the last one. Sleeping card, there we go. So that's 2 daily specials. I suppose it's alright. Anything good this time? 3 winter train selection kits, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. But of course it's not there. And I'm not going to spend a bunch of diamonds to perhaps get it. Here, Winter Canal, that would also be nice. But of course neither of these are. I don't know, let's go for that one. Why can I choose again? This must be a bug, right? Or it's supposed to be 2 from whatever price I got it from. Anything good here? Winter Canal, that's alright. Winter Spire, that's not good. This must be bugged, because I'm not... Oh, actually, no. No, okay, no, I think I... Yeah, of course. Okay, yeah, it's alright. So they mentioned in the change log, I think, that you only get this screen after you have cleared a board or after you get the shuffle. So I get all the prices at the same time after I hit the shuffle. So on this board, I apparently found 3 of them. That's right, yeah. So it's not bugged. Alright, so let's continue. Finish supply production. That's quite alright. For events and stuff. Ooh, a daily special. That's number 3. Let's hope we get the shuffle. Fragment of Shrine of Knowledge. There's been some issues with assets and stuff, particularly for beta stuff. I will mention it in my beta recap. Not a big deal, but there's been some issues with assets. They are updating it behind the scenes. So yeah. And here, when I get an option here to pick up stars, it's always worth it to go for it. So here I get 10 stars back. So I didn't spend anything by going for it, but I got 1 more matchstick or match for the grand prizes. So it's always worth going for it if you get the option. Alright, so there we have the shuffle. Anything other good stuff? Winter Bakery, not good. Winter Train, not good. So let's choose that one, I suppose. And now we are all out. Alright, let's continue. Double payout. 4 pence again. I think I got that last time I got a double payout as well. Oh, there's a daily special, number 4. Hello there, Hayden. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing all right. Master key part, quite all right. I really want to shuffle, but... okay, so there's a shuffle. I definitely don't care about the medals, so let's shuffle. So yeah, this is the thing I don't like at all. You get this pop-up even if you have completed all of these, which, you know, is a shame. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it does slow down playing through, and yeah. That's quite nice, getting the shuffle here. That means I can use it after I've found the daily special. Ooh, double payout. 4 points again. This is the beta server. And then we got the daily special, number 5, I believe. So let's shuffle again. And let's continue. Master key, that's quite alright. Show to... shuffle again. That's some nice luck. Way I can find the daily special. Ooh, can we get it twice? Nope, but that's also a really good good result. Getting 28 stars back. That's really good. Basically 3 free matches. There we go, there's the daily special, number 6. So number 6, I have spent... yeah, I've spent a bit over 600 stars. So, tracking, it's pretty bang on actually. Based on the estimated 10.4 daily specials, I believe it was. Oh, there we go. That's number 6, I believe. No, number 7, sorry. That's also quite nice. 20 stars. Don't care about the key at all, but the stars are nice. We can avoid these two. Let's see if we can find the shuffle. Alright, there we go. Alright, double payout. Ooh, can we get the train car? Nope. Some goods. Oh, there we go. That's number 7. And a shuffle. That's quite nice. Ooh, there we go. That's 8 and 9. So probably gonna get a bit more than expected then. Unless I get unlucky going forward. Stars, that's always nice. Show 2. We know what we can avoid, so let's hope we get a shuffle in one of these. The last one. Alright, there we go. Double payout. Can we get the dining car again? Nope. There we go. Sleep car, sorry. So that's 10. So we are now pretty much at what was expected. We might get one more, possibly 2, or might not even get more. 14 stars, that's always worth picking up. Then I'll probably get a shuffle in one of these. There we go. So, if I get the sleeping car from the last stars, I will be slightly above expected. If not, I will be slightly under expected. Overall, pretty bang on expected. Supplies. 4 points. Show 2. We have both of the stars ones, and I will be picking up both of these. It'll give me stars back, and it'll also give me matches. Shuffle, alright. So, slightly lower chance of getting it now. Let's see if I can get it. No, okay. So, we got 10 daily specials, I believe. Let's double check that. Or did I get 11? I might have gotten 11 then, which is expected. Not sure if I started with one. I don't like that it says 9+. I wish it was, I don't know, if it went up to 99, for example. But yeah. I might have started with one, who knows. Cap. I'm not sure what you mean by cap. Have you seen Slay Build rest of the special? I haven't been checking much, but I think, if I remember correctly, it wasn't available. And yeah, I don't think it was available actually. Now, in terms of matches here, I have 171. Let me do some quick magic here. So, 171. Well, actually, I started with 8. No, 12. No, 8. How many did I start with? 13 actually. No, wait. Yeah, 13 I think. So I think I got 158. That means I spent 1580 stars. And if we divide that by 1178, 1.34. So I think I was actually quite, or not that, but a little bit unlucky. So for every star I started with, I was able to spend, actually not quite, because I was only able to spend 69, because I have 9 left. So I was able to, for each star that I started with, I was able to spend 1.35 stars. And according to my simulator, that should have been, or average, 1.37. So I was slightly below there. Was perhaps expected to get 161 matches on average, and I got 158. So 3 below average, not a big difference. Let's go back to let's go back here and let's actually spend all of these tickets to see if we are lucky there. So 171. So expected would be 354 progress. Let's see if that's what we get or not. And I'm just going to speed through it. I think there were some issues doing this early on. Not sure if it was just visual or not, but I think that was fixed. So let's spam click. Fortunately, we are able to do it. So yeah, it should definitely be enough to get the 100 or 300 we need to get the main building fully leveled. Which is quite nice. And yeah, the main building is quite nice. I forgot what the actual stats of it. I think the stats of the main building was alright. But of course it gives fragments to the Nutcracker, which is really good. So that's the main reason, I suppose, for getting it. But yeah. And to be honest, I do think this will be quite a good event to spend some diamonds on. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if my recommendation, even with the latest nerf, would be to perhaps go for 2 buildings. It'll probably cost you 10,000–11,000 diamonds to get the second building fully leveled, and also get, and I'll check how many, but I think it's a couple of Nutcrackers, and of course with 2 buildings you will get more selection kits for Nutcracker later on to get more of them and so on. So I think it's a good candidate to spend the diamonds on this event, if you are planning to spend diamonds. Yeah, 10,000–12,000 diamonds isn't that much to get the second building fully leveled. This is quite the tedious part of the event. Yeah, luckily at least you're able to spam click. I think it's much slower in some other events. Some building are interesting in the premium price pack. Yeah, you get some Nutcrackers. I'll check exactly how many, but I think you get quite a few. Yeah, I think we get quite a few of them. Let's see. You get one Nutcracker standard for free. Yeah, for free if you buy the pass. But I think beyond that you also get a bit, I think it's one every. It's either one every 4 or one every 8 grand prizes, I think. So I think you will at least get 1 additional ones, perhaps even 2, if you go for 2 buildings. So yeah, we'll just check it out in a moment. After we're done with all of this. So yeah, this is definitely one of the more tedious parts. Almost there. Really wish you could spend all at once, but I don't know. I'm going for Katiba's Candy. In future it gives 6 to... Ah, that's right. The buildings gave very, I don't know, wonky attack values. A lot of one or... and less of the other one. I think I'll probably go for the attack one on my main world, my biggest world. Then on the other two, I might go for defense, because I think I might need defense more on both of those. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, here we go. How far did I get? 156. Ha! I got 2 more than expected, so pretty bang on. Pretty bang on. 356 was what I ended up getting. So let's see. So how many do you need? You need 200, and when you get to 320 here, you get 200, if I'm not mistaken. 20, 50, 90, 140, 200. Yeah. So here you get 200. And then it's 100, 100. So you get 2 of these, 2.5, because you need. Actually, okay, let's just... Oh, by the way, this was changed to winter terrain. Let's just claim all. And I'll just stop recording and I'll get the chat up and the overlay. So let's talk a little bit about the event then. So, not that. So I have a post here. Let me see. So you need 580. Yeah, you need 580. So you'll get here. This is what you need for the second main building. If you get the event pass. So yeah, that means that you'll get 100 fragments there, 100 there, 100 there, plus the 200 from before. So you'll get 2.5 nutcrackers. And of course from the main building you'll get, is it 3? 3 fragments. Yeah, 3 fragments. So yeah, quite good. Any guild expedition updates? Nope. We haven't seen anything in about a month now. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, no, nothing there. Not quite sure what's going on. I guess perhaps one thing is that perhaps they're testing it, doing some in-house testing of it, so that they uploaded the assets, and then they themselves, the testers or whatever, the developers, they play it normally, and of course it takes a couple of weeks, I suppose, for them to actually see how things work and see any tweaks they make and so on. So I'm guessing they're probably, I don't know, testing it in-house. So okay. The Nutcracker, it gives, let's see if they have it updated here, so we can get the Nutcracker guardhouse. So it gives up to 5 attack and 7 defense for attacking army, plus 3 forge points from a 2x2 building. So a lot of forge points. Also a fragment of mass self-aid if you are interested, but a lot of attack values and also forge points. So that is 12 combined attack for 4 tiles. 5 tiles if you include the roads. So that's 5, which is 2.4. It gives 2.4 combined attack per tile and also 0.6 forge points per tile. So really, really good building. It does take a while until you can assemble it. It takes about 2 and a bit months, a bit over 2 months. 66 days. So bit over bit over 2 months if you have 1 building, 1 month if you get 2 buildings, and so on. So definitely takes a long time, but I think that's perfectly fine considering how good it is. So I don't mind it taking that long. This is what, 6 per year, so I think that's quite alright, considering what they give. So yeah, that's another reason why getting 2 buildings might be quite good. And it'll probably not cost you more than 10,000-12,000 diamonds. Blue Galaxy, that's another factor that will double it. So a Blue Galaxy, how much does it boost? It's not at quite 50, right? Oh, it actually goes quite high then. Oh, that's higher than I thought. So say you have a level 80. Level 80 Blue Galaxy. That's 68. Yeah, that's 5 per day instead of 3 per day. So now you're looking at what, 40 days. So yeah, that's quite good. And then you're looking at 20 days, 3 weeks if you have 2 buildings and a Blue Galaxy. So yeah, with a Blue Galaxy it's quite good. And the main building is... How is the main building for Blue Galaxy? Oh, that's right. It doesn't give a lot of forge points. This one gives a lot of forge points and not a lot of goods. They are swapped, so that's another reason why you might want to go for this. This one, 14 forge points, that's quite good for Blue Galaxy. This one, 4 forge points, not great, but of course, if you do get this, you would use the Blue Galaxy on it, so yeah. Galaxy level 5, 90 level 1 Blue Galaxy. 70%, yeah. So yeah, around 5 then, and then it would be... Actually, yeah, early on around here it would be 4. So for every... why can't I highlight? You highlight there, but I can't highlight. I'm clicking. Anyways, if you are around level 10, you would get 4 fragments on average instead of 3. So for every 33%, you can add 1 fragment per day. For me, I need defense, so I take it. But yeah, I think perhaps even it might be the most appealing one, especially with the forge points. If you're late stage and want more attack, then I'll probably touch Choc. Let's see how far they go. They must have been added. Yep, there we go. Actually, have I added them? I think I added them here as well. Ooh. Ah, crap. Yep, so that's probably perhaps a good... yeah, I have added them here. So the Katibo is... okay, I guess I can talk about it. So, one change that Inno are making behind the scenes, it's not really that important, but for particularly the spoiler section, it leads to stuff like this. So, the way assets work, if we go to St. Patrick's Day, actually, yeah, St. Patrick's, we have finally the buildings, which we're going to talk about. Before though, let's quickly talk about this. So, the way the assets work is that you have the name, and then you also have this checksum here, which I've seen Juber describe as cash breaker. Basically, previously, you were able to do this. That would work, and you would get the asset. But now, they've made it so that you need the checksum part included here in the asset name, and that breaks quite a few old things. So, so yeah, earlier on here, spoilers, I and others would post the link without the checksum part, and that is now broken. You can see here, I used those items here, icons here as well, directly from the game, so that's now broken. If you go to my event guide, for example, here you see some of these toys are missing. The other ones might be cached or something. No, perhaps not. But yeah, so that's quite an annoying behind the scenes issue. Nothing you need to worry about, nothing you need to worry about in game. Although I do wonder if that's the reason why we did see that some of the items here were missing. But yeah. So that's an annoying behind the scene thing that I will have to deal with. I will have to go through the website and update a few things. Eventually, I imagine some of these images here. There we go. Builders Plaza is gone. So yeah, I need to go here and update all of these to include that part. Actually, no, what I'll do is that I will download the images and probably upload them myself to the website, just so that I don't have to worry about it in the future. It's an extra step, which is annoying, but it is what it is, so nothing we can really do about it. I think the main reason they're doing it is for caching issues. Juber mentioned something to do with the way they have handled caching issues in the past. That's why they added these checksums and stuff like that. I think they're updating it somehow, so now they're using those in the name. So yeah, it's annoying, but we'll live with it. Not that big of a deal. So yeah, that's that. That's also one reason why I didn't make a video last weekend. I was planning to, but I wasn't feeling too well, and also when I noticed this, I didn't feel like going through and updating all of these images. I really should now though. I'll probably do it for tomorrow's beta recap, so yeah, I'll need to go through that and sort that out. Anyways, I guess we can quickly talk a little bit about the St. Patrick's Day event. We finally have the main building. It is 5x4. It has 10 levels. And as someone mentioned, I believe it was in one of the comments, I don't see it. Anyways, I think someone mentioned that they look a bit like Hobbit holes or Hobbit houses, and I think I can see that. I think I can agree with that. Also reminds me a bit about, I believe, Radagast's hut in The Hobbit. If I remember correctly. It's been a while, but I think that had some sort of tree, right? Anyways, I quite like the look of it. I think it looks really cool. And someone here, I think, yeah, Nova, fits quite well with the Animal Crossing from the wildlife event. So yeah, that was Discord. Okay, I see. So yeah, that's quite nice. And we also have these 1x1 buildings, which is really interesting. Not quite sure what to make of it. Initially, I speculated. Actually, no, I don't think I haven't made a video on it yet, so I wouldn't have mentioned it. But my initial speculation, based on the kits here, was that these would be chain buildings. But with these, I wonder, it might be nothing. These might just be regular decorations or something like that from the event that you can, or that perhaps have some sort of bonus. It might also perhaps be some sort of set building, where if you connect to these, perhaps this building gets a boost. I think that would be an interesting mechanic, that these don't get any boost, but if you add them, that's a chain building actually. And again, let's put that on. I need to put that on a loop. Anyways, perhaps it would be some sort of chain building, but instead of having a chain going in one direction, you instead have to surround it by buildings, and you can only add these surrounding it perhaps. I don't know. If I were to guess, I think I'm probably leaning towards nothing, but who knows? Who knows? Might be cool. We have some avatars, portraits. Don't really care about any of these, I think. And then these, I think, are still, yeah, still blurred out, and these are still the Forge Bowl buildings, just blurred out. So, speaking of Forge Bowl, have we gotten anything new here? Let's see if you need to update this Nova. Maybe with the main building. So yeah. Yeah, I think I've shown all of this in previous videos, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I know. And I think I need to update the Guild Expedition one. Don't think I did. Yeah, I need to update this. So yeah, I have some work to do before my beta recap tomorrow. It's quite annoying. All of those are broken. Those are working still. This is a screenshot. This is not working. That's not working. These are still here, but yeah, time to go and update all of those. So yeah, and I don't think Juber is on to. Yeah, he did mention that another place where this is an issue is on the wiki. Don't think it is an issue yet, but eventually. Some of these icons here will be broken. This one, for example, uses this without the checksum. I noticed that some of them use the checksum. That doesn't. So yeah, this will be broken. So they will have to figure out something internally if they're gonna continue with the update or if they're gonna push it back or somehow. But yeah, all of this will be broken. Juber mentioned some internal documentation as well. So yeah. What happens to Blue Galaxy if you press auto collect all? It's randomly selected, I'm pretty sure. I think there were some speculation on if it picked the same, but I don't think it picks the same. I think it's completely random. Pretty sure it's completely random. Anyways. Let's place down this. I think that's connected to the road. Yep, it is. I'm not quite sure what I need. My attack is not great there. I think attack boost. So I might go for the Gatibo. No, the Ted's Chock. So yeah, Gatibo is better. Yeah, it is quite appealing with the forge points, especially. What should I go for? Yeah, perhaps. I can get attacked from other sources. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to get my train over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not enough, so let's move this up a bit. Can we? No, we can't. I need to move the stuff around here a bit. This is really not well organized. Yeah, that should be enough, I think. Perhaps not. Let's just move these as well. Over there for now. I have plenty of space, I don't really need to worry too much about it. Alright, let's move it all the way there. Really want to have it up there, I think, eventually, but for now, I can place it here. Let's move that over there. And I think I'll place with this one there, yep. This one... I don't know, let's be lazy about it, I suppose. Can I fit this? Can I fit it here? Yeah, as you can see, this is not optimized at all. But yeah, let's just do this for now. That's good. Alright, there we go. I have a dining car as well, actually. Which is defense, right? Attack. So let's place that. And then let's have freight car as well. Don't think I'm gonna get that, but let's place all of these, why not? I could sell them, but I don't really pay attention to the antique dealer, so not sure if I would get much from selling it. You can sell me or show me the list of daily specials for winter's event. It should be available on beta. I'll have a look in on wiki. I'll have a look in a moment, but it might not be fully updated. Interesting. So yeah, I'll just keep the last one for now, and I'll work with it later. Okay, so I wonder if this is after the latest update or if this is the... Let's go to the beta, because... Okay, so after the 10 number special before, do they have switches here before this calendar? So I guess these should be sort of correct. The fragments are gone. I don't know. Perhaps we will get the shrink kit. Wishing well. I don't know. Perhaps we will get it, I'm not sure. Not convinced. Yeah, I know that one. First they did the fix and then they updated the fragments and stuff. So, in that case, perhaps they're wishing well. I don't know, because initially, or I'm assuming these have been available as a switch after the update, the number 10 update. Oh, before. Updates before. Okay, so then I guess these were before then, before the update. These here, are these switches after the update or are these switches before the update? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because the first few days they had the list from last year, from 2021. Yeah, 2021. Perhaps, thinking about it, perhaps 2021 beta had 2022 daily specials, and that's why the wishing wells were in there but not on live. Those are before, should update that. Okay, so these are before. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, do you have data for the after the update regarding these switches, or is that something we don't have? So if you do have that, it would be nice to see, to get some better understanding. Because I'm not convinced these will be available, who knows. All the winter stuff should be available. So we'll have the bakery, canal, spire, and train. Personally, winter canal is probably the best option. Haven't gotten enough info, okay. Winter canal is probably a good option. Sentinel outpost is a good option. The cars are all right on new worlds, low age worlds. Olympic Treasury was interestingly enough available, and that seems to be intentional. Druber said so in the on beta. It might not be, but if it is, it's all right. Not sure if I would go for it over Sentinels for defense. And then of course Winter Train, especially in higher ages, the Winter Train is really good. Better than the Winter Canal, I think. Winter Canal is up to 24. Yeah, so the train is better than the Winter Canal for attack. So in higher ages. So that might be, the train might be the one to go for in the latest space ages. Yeah, I'm not convinced the OT will be available. It might just be mixed up on beta because the next event is Forge Bowl, which I'm pretty sure is when that was introduced, if I'm not mistaken. This was introduced 2020. I think that was at the same time as the Sentinels, right? I think that was quite a big deal, of course. But I think this was, same time as the Sentinel Outpost. So, definitely remember that. Oh no, that was when defense was first introduced, I think. Because before that, we only had attack boost from buildings. Defense was only from great buildings, I believe. Pretty sure this was the first one with defense as an actual stat, which is quite insane, to be honest. Took quite a bit longer before the attack for defense, city defense came around. So I think this was the introduction of defense, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. We can do some fighting here. I think I'm going to be a bit lazy about it and just auto. Oh, nice, didn't lose any, but I need to wait for the next fight, so I'll do that later on. This one is easy. That's... Actually, it should be alright. It's a bit hard, but it should be alright. Ancient Obelisk might have been earlier. I feel like it feels older, I suppose, the Egypt, but I guess it wasn't. It was probably in 2020 as well, or 21 actually. March 2020. So yeah, it was slightly after. But I guess they were probably thinking about it or working on it at the same time, behind the scenes. Because yeah, we definitely had quite a bit of correction. I think they actually did quite an alright job of correcting for attack, an early attack with the defense. So yeah. I guess one thing we could talk a little bit about. So I mentioned when I played the winter event that it's actually, if you're going for multiple buildings, it's actually better to go for, or yeah, I would say much better, but to go for daily specials compared to going for the calendar. Because if you want to go for the calendar, you can get key pieces here, master key pieces from the daily challenge. On average, you will be able to get 11 keys this way. So you need 21 daily keys from the calendar. That means that you need to spend your tickets to get a daily key 21 days. That's practically impossible for free, but if you are spending diamonds for a second building, it's much more likely that you will be able to get those 21 keys with the extra stars you buy from diamonds. It's still not guaranteed, or something like 80-90% chance of getting it, so high chance, but not guaranteed. So assuming that you are able to get the calendar by spending diamonds, you need to get, I believe it was, I have it there actually. You need to get 520 progress compared to 580 if you don't go for the calendar. So that would suggest that you would save quite a few stars. However, when you go for the daily key, you get quite a lot less stars back from the game. Based on my simulator, if you spend stars on the same day, you get back 1.37 stars for every 1 star you spend. Earlier on we saw that from me playing today, I got back 1.35, which is quite around that same number. But if you go for keys instead every day, that number is closer to or around 1.22, slightly above that if you spend more. So you get back much less than you do if you spend all on the same day. The main reason is because you don't get 10 stars back when you get key fragments. You only get the main key, and you also get fewer shuffles, which means you will get slightly less, or you will get stars less stars there as well. So yeah, you get less stars back, and that means that let's see, where is it? So you need, on average, 2,900 stars spent if you go for daily daily specials, or 2,600 stars spent if you go for the calendar. But if we divide these by these multipliers here, the number of stars you need to start with if you go for daily specials is actually slightly less than what you need if you go for the calendar. And hi Alessandro, you are a bit late. So actually, going for the calendar will cost you, well, it's basically the same. There's no difference here. But going for the calendar, you do lose out on daily specials because you have less stars to spend. You get less. And of course, having to spend them across 21 days, you don't really get anything good as well from those daily specials. So, TLDR, don't go for the calendar, even if you are going for multiple buildings. It is cheaper and you get more rewards just spending all stars on one day. So yeah, there's that. And the additional reward you get here, you get the Nutcracker actually. So that's alright, but I still don't think it is worth going for it. Because yeah, you do lose out on quite a bit of other stuff. And it's not guaranteed to be able to get it, so you might have to spend some more. Actually, let's see, you might actually lose out. Yeah, so you lose out on 100 fragments. So basically you get half Nutcracker, which I don't think is worth 3-4 daily specials. And unfortunately you're not guaranteed to be able to complete this as well. So I don't think it's worth going for it. Anyways, with that, I think I might actually end the stream here because I know, I'm starting to, quite tired. My throat is not fully healed yet from a cold, so yeah, I think I will end the stream here today, a bit shorter than normal. And then, I know I have said it the last couple of times, but next week, I don't think I will have too much stuff planned. There's no event going on, might be some beta stuff, but next week I should be able to have a look at quite a few cities, review them. It's been a while now, and I think it will be fun to go back to that. So sorry for not being able to do any this week, but next week I will be able to look at some cities. So yeah, I think that is more or less it for today. Quickly then, I suppose, for my future plans next week or two, I will have the beta recap. Should be out tomorrow, I believe. I should be able to make it tomorrow and upload it. And then I will be working on the winter event guide. I think I will be able to get quite far tomorrow on that, so perhaps I will start making some videos on that, because the way I'm planning on doing the winter event videos is instead of making one big video, I'm gonna make 2 or 3 smaller videos focusing on a few different parts. So one on just the mechanics, one on the rewards, one on strategies probably. I think I'm gonna split it that way. We'll see. So hopefully that'll be nice. Alright, so yeah, that's it for this stream. Thanks a lot for joining. Thanks for joining this late, Alessandro. Yeah, you're indeed a bit late. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the future.